project-based learning requires much preparation and planning. It begins with essential questions to design a well project that will launch activities. Content standards should be addressed and preparing project plan. Teachers should think first of the following: what materials and the resources will be accessible to the students, and how do the students work on the resource, or how they will manage their time. If the students manage to learn and the lesson, their work where they can apply for them to grow and achieve their goals. Educators should think also the future of the students, wherein they should include in their ideas on where the students could be developed. Productivity software, application tools for teaching are very important for the students' learning. Productivity software is a category of application programs that allowing users to produce documents and some presentations. The most common tools used by the users are the word processing software used to create the edit documents. Presentation softwares allows users to present information by means of text, pictures, sounds, and others. Using open-minded tools, students can freely use these tools and learn more blogs. Students can share their ideas, or they can communicate to other people, allowing them to read and comment back. This is an online class that students manage their time and get a clear feedback from their teacher. Students nowadays are creative. This type of tools can help the students to create videos, music, image, and others, like this, editing videos. The SAMR is the new wave in the transformation of learning of the students as well as the teachers. This model shows technology can impact and learning can be used to determine whether the technology application is enhancing or transforming the learning. Our students will definitely need these basic skills in technology. The SAMR model lays out of 4 tiers of online learning, presented roughly in order of their sophistication and transformative power. The meaning of SAMR are the S is the substitution, and the A the augmentation, and M modification, and the redefinition. When switching to an online format, teachers often focus on the first 2 levels, which involve replacing the traditional materials with digital ones, converting lesson and worksheet into PDFs, and posting them online, or recording lecture on video and making them available for asynchronous learning for learning. For example, the S for the substitution, technology acts a direct substitute with no functional change. So the A for the augmentation, technology acts direct substitute, functional improvement. And the M for the modification, technology allows the significant task or the redesign. And the R for the redefinition, technology allows to create a new task or previously inconceivable. Digital citizenship refers to the ability to engage positively, critically, and competently in the digital environment, drawing on the skills of effective communication and creation to practice forms of social participations that are respectful of human rights and dignity through the responsible use of technology. The 9 elements of digital citizenship your students need to know. Number 1 is digital access. Although we live in a digital era, not everyone has access to technology. As teachers, we should be aware of this digital divide. Not all students can afford computer or a smartphone and internet access. That's why educators need to provide suitable alternative for each student's needs. Digital commerce. Digital commerce highlights the necessity to tackle safety issue related to using money in the digital world. Technology is also used in the classroom to teach students about the various career paths that they could choose in the future. Understanding how e-commerce works is a must both as consumers and as a potential entrepreneurs. Number three is digital communication. Online communication has become so common. The students forget that they are doing so in virtual space. Where miscommunication happens often, the internet has given a voice to anyone who needs it, in turn to requires empathy and appropriate reaction from its users. Number four is digital literacy. Digital literacy is also includes the ability different between the real and the fake content, which can have negative impact on the lives of your students. They need to learn which content is good for them and what they should avoid in order to lead a balanced life. Number five is digital etiquette. We should teach students to become digitally fluent. Digital etiquette shapes their online behavior to respond positively to online content. In this way, their online attitude is reflected in the real world and vice versa. Number six, digital law. The online environment has room for both positive and negative interactions. Digital law deals with legal rights and restrictions governing technology usage to prevent any kind for online crime. No matter how serious, students as digital citizens need to know the law and how it applies to them in particular. Number seven, digital rights and responsibilities. The online world has its regulation and its user the rights and responsibilities. The internet can also be used to harmful purpose and anyone needs protections against cyberbullying. For instance, schools should approach the subjects in classroom, hold students accountable for their action, and also report any misconduct in the virtual environment. Number 8. Digital health and wellness. Students should be taught to protect themselves and others in potential harm and ask for help if they need it. Making use of online resources is a plus, but everyone should be aware in dangers as well. And the last is digital security. Security is the online world is important. When using devices at school or at home, students should be aware of potential malware attacks. Teachers should explain how to prevent them from happening and how to protect their devices as much as possible.